Hey guys,
What did we just say?
let's try it right now on the show. Here we go. Just give me a little chord there. Hi. How are you feeling today? If you're feeling happy, then we're happy too. But if you're feeling sad, we want to fix that. Think about your fondest memories. Now pick one. Not that one.
Not that one. Wrong one.
How did that get there? It could be a picture of like a Civil War pile of bodies.
Yeah, not that.
Like a black and white photo.
Not that one. Do a different one.
Ah, that's a nice one.
Think about the last time you were on the beach. What was good about the beach? There's a teenager behind you feeding the seagull at Alka-Seltzer. That's not very
Why
nice.
was that such a nice chord for that? There's someone killing a seagull.
Seagull's gonna explode.
Uh-oh. We don't have James.
Oh, that's the worst.
James! Where's the...
There should be an XLR
There should be an XLR
somewhere.
somewhere. I'm sorry, we were not ready. That's the one for the toys. That's always been. What happened?
There should just be a cord somewhere. That's not.
I'm trying to figure
at
this
the
out.
moment. Oh no. James, you take this one.
Welcome to the show. We weren't really ready. James doesn't have a microphone. Welcome to the show. We were kinda ready with a fun bit we did with Mike's little keyboard toy. Hey guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter. Did you guys enjoy the last episode with Dylan and Harrison? Dylan and Harrison. Dylan and Harrison.
Oh, motherfucker!
Did it shock you?
No, I hit it against my teeth. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Does it sound good?
Dylan and Harrison. Dylan and Harrison. Dylan and Harrison.
Man, did I launch that microphone at my teeth?
I hate when that happens, man.
Me too, dude.
You know what is one of the worst things that happens is bonking your head or tooth
On the street.
or on the street. Dude, so we have to talk about it. And it's funny because
Did we not?
No, well, we talked about it at the live show, but we
Were
haven't
you-
talked about it on DB yet.
Were you broken when Dylan and Harrison were here?
No, it was that day,
Okay, tell
which
your
was
shit.
a week ago today.
I'm gonna sit this one out. You tell your story.
Dude, but I need you on this because it's traumatic for me.
No, I'm gonna get going.
No, please don't leave. Dude, so first of all, I'm okay.
Dude, the Mr. Rogers, the shoes.
Do you know how to tie your shoes?
Neither do I.
It's okay if you don't.
So
I'll teach you how.
I hired this person to come tie my shoes because Mr. Rogers doesn't tie his own fucking shoes.
And then he puts his hands up in the camera and he's like, I lost my fingers and now. And they're just these nubs. But no, dude, I'm still in pain. I must have hurt my ribs real bad. But I'll tell you, it was a fucking traumatic experience. I'm upset with myself. I'm upset with the city of Long Beach for no reason.
Why are you upset with yourself?
I'm upset with myself because I was racking my brain about how the fuck it could have happened, because I was riding on a piece of sidewalk that I have taken many dozens of times at this point.
And when you ride a motorized scooter, are you supposed to be on the side of the street or the sidewalk?
Okay, so the rules kind of change depending on the sidewalk and the street. So there are many streets in Long Beach that are also bike lanes, and they're great. We love bike lanes. What's a bike lane?
Well,
Bike lane is where a cyclist might ride a bike, or maybe a tourist would ride a scooter. There's plenty of room on the street to share with the cyclists. You should consider that next time you're driving and there's a bike lane. But yeah,
Dude,
so
what if
go ahead.
we had a children's show and then we just did a concert of that?
I honestly, dude, at this point, I would love to do it.
Yeah.
I think that there's
I'm done trying to entertain adults.
I think it's just one of those things where there should be an amount of there isn't comfort content right now that I'm seeing.
No, it's all people taking comfort in slop.
I think there is comfort content. I think there is a lot of it, but my algorithm is controlled by the government.
That's right.
Say that again?
I said my government.
I don't give a fuck back.
Ask not what you can do for your algorithm.
Yeah. Ask what your algorithm can do for you. But dude, the crazy thing about the sidewalk street situation where I crashed is there's a major boulevard called Ocean Boulevard, reporting for duty. And Long Beach is a port town.
Yeah. That's why it smells like that.
That is why it smells like that. But there's no bike lane on Ocean Boulevard, and thank fuck, because it's insane. People drive like maniacs.
Yeah, that's what that Yellow Card song was about.
Yes,
There's
exactly.
no bike lane on Ocean Boulevard.
Exactly. And the Boulevard of No Bike Lane Dreams by Green Day.
The Boulevard of broken head and ribs.
Broken bones. But yeah, so there's no bike lane on Ocean Boulevard, and I'm thankful for that, because it's very fucking chaotic and there's accidents. Pedestrians are hit all the time. It's fucking crazy.
Damn.
But anyway, so I was taking the sidewalk, and I'll take all the bike lanes when I can. And it's very important to me to take the bike lanes, and I try to be as safe as I can possibly be, except I'm the dumb dipshit that doesn't wear a helmet. Cause you know how much you look like you're dark. But you know what's not dorky? You know what's not dorky? Being alive.
Thank you.
And so I was just riding on the sidewalk, and dude, so I'll tell you what happened. There was a person that was about to cross onto the sidewalk from their car, and
What color?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man.
I'm just kidding.
I had a good time.
I'm just kidding.
I had a really good time.
I'm just kidding.
And I'm very thankful that
Yes.
that I got to do that with you.
It is an
honor to do that.
There was a
with you.
person crossing the street.
So there's a person crossing the street. No, crossing onto the sidewalk.
Got it.
And
From the street?
From the there's also like a area where you can park along the street.
Yes.
And then there's like a tiny little like foot long patch of grass that then connects to the sidewalk. And so I was just giving them a nice little ding, like, hey, watch out, I'm right behind you, kind of a thing. And then the next thing I know, my scooter is like fucking wobbling out of control. And I couldn't regain the control of the scooter.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, I'm fucking on the ground and the world is flipping around a few times. Do not spin.
I don't know if
the world spun me.
I don't know if I fully subscribe to the bell. I don't think the bell is a good warning system.
Okay, so
I think it needs to sound like a different bell, because I know the bell you're talking about. The bell you're talking about sounds like an ice cream truck bell.
It does.
You need like cowbell or something abrasive.
Well, I'll tell you that it works most of the time. there are times where I'll be dinging at someone
Yeah.
and they'll be like completely in the middle of like the lane, and I'll just be like, hey, behind you, and then I'll slow the fuck down, way the fuck down.
Yeah.
And then I'll even do like a walk my scooter around them. Like I brake and then walk around them. Or I'll go so slow and just be like, hey, I'm right here. Because I just, it's a heads up.
You're like one of those bikers in Portlandia.
Bicycle right! Bicycle right! Bicycle right! Bicycle! On a bike! On a bike! I'm on a bike.
Dude,
You know what I'm talking about?
I love Portlandia, and I know it's probably a funny sketch, but I don't remember it.
Consider the reference not even made.
Someone in the audience loves it, though.
I'd like to retract my reference.
A few people love it. And actually, like a few times I've dinged at someone on the sidewalk, and they've turned around and been like, thank you. No, a lot of people don't do that. And then I'm like, this zooming thing is suddenly next to me.
Everyone's in their own world.
Yeah. And so, but it is like, I don't know what else to do. I could get this very loud horn.
That's why, I figured.
You figured why don't I have that?
Or one that you wear, it attaches to your helmet, but it's in your mouth.
Or it's just a headset.
Yeah,
to
a
my
headset
mouth.
would be funniest.
I was actually thinking.
Did you get to the official ruling of like whether you're supposed to be on the street or the sidewalk?
Oh, on Ocean. So
Or
right
bike lane?
where Ocean Boulevard is, it's okay as long as you're going a certain speed
On the sidewalk.
on the sidewalk.
Got it.
But anywhere where there's bike lane
You're
stuff,
supposed to be in
you
the
have
bike
to
lane.
be in the street.
Got
yeah.
it.
It's illegal to be on the sidewalk if there's a bike lane.
Especially if you have a gun.
Especially if you have a gun, dude. So anyway, so I tumbled real fucking hard, man, and it like fucking sucked, and I felt this immediate pain in my chest, and this guy walking his dog was like, "Are you okay, man?" Dude, I could hear people in the cars that were driving on Ocean Boulevard.
Somebody has to have it on film.
Dude, I could hear someone go like, "Oh shit!" and I heard someone go like, "Oh my god!" And that's the last thing you want to hear about you.
Oh my god, it's not great. You don't want to be able to internalize
Holy
that.
fucking shit!
Yeah.
Shit,
yeah.
he's dead. That guy's dead.
Yeah. Like, should we pull over?
Like you just fell off a
We
building.
need to call an ambulance.
Yeah, dude. That's rough.
And then this really nice man, a brown man,
Thank you.
for those of you that are keeping score,
Because some of you are.
potentially, he helped me up, and he was like painting in the shade of this tree, and I remember seeing him painting on my ride through.
That's so ethereal.
It is very ethereal.
That's
I just
what's it
keep
called?
it's like a premonition or something.
Yeah, the
You're thinking of pre-con.
Serendipitous.
yes. Can you get pregnant from foreshadowing?
Damn. Brain pregnant.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, that's the name of the episode. You could get brain pregnant from foreshadowing.
Yeah. Dude, little interjection.
Oh, sure.
Because it reminded me of it. You said brain pregnant.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of brain candy.
Oh, dude.
I met Scott Thompson.
Scott Thompson.
That's his name?
The guy that's like this?
Dude. He was performing at the Improv on the show after the one that I was on, and I was walking down the stairs and we kind of bumped into each other. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and he was like, "No, I'm sorry." And I looked at him and I said, "Holy fucking shit! Never ever did I think that you would be here on a show."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What was your name again?"
Aww.
And I was like, "Dude, I loved you and all
Yeah.
of your friends. You played an integral part in
Yeah.
my teens." But it was just amazing.
How
to
long
see
ago
him.
was that?
This is last Saturday.
That's fucking cool, man.
Dude,
I love those
wild,
guys.
Wild, out of control sighting. And then I tried to tell a bunch of other people. I was like, "Fucking Scott Thompson's here."
And they're like, who?
Yeah, kind of.
Fuckers.
But I realized like that was just on Comedy Central
Yep.
all the time when Comedy
Very
Central was
important
like
show.
what you had your television locked on if you were a certain type of person.
Yeah.
And then that movie, Brain Candy, Strangers with Candy.
Dude, brain candy.
Not Strangers with Candy. Brain
Strangers with Candy's good too. But
Yes.
brain candy is it's like disappearing. It's like no one
Yeah, it's
talks
like, why
about
would
it.
you, if you were below a certain age, why would you? Like I've never seen a Kids in the Hall
anything
like reel.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like TikTok.
That's really bizarre.
Makes me sad.
Because they even did that revival show that actually was good.
Maybe I'll hit him up and be like, let me do your social media.
Dude, see if he wants to come to DB too.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, DB.
And what was your name again?
Dude, but he we were doing a VR night, a movie night with the crew, the boys, the gang. And I was like, we're watching Brain Candy tonight. I feel like watching Brain Candy, and I haven't seen it in like 10 years or something. And they were like, what the fuck is that? No one knew what it was. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, this could go two ways. Yeah. Either they love it or they're like, what the fuck is this? Turn it off.
Yeah.
And so we watched it, and dude, everyone loved it.
That's great.
And it's so fucking funny still, and it holds up so good. Mm-hmm. I really love that movie.
Yeah, dude.
Really do. James, do you even know what we're talking about?
I don't. I'm not familiar.
You should check it out.
Brain
but you
Candy?
know about the Kids in the Hall.
I've heard of it. I never watched it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
It really it really hit a couple generations hard.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like, why would you know about
Was it 90s?
90s, yeah.
It was, I think they were at their peak in the 90s. And then we probably started seeing them late 90s, early 2000s in like on TV
and like
as like because they were huge in Canada.
Yeah.
And then we saw the syndication, I guess.
Yeah, they syndicated it on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
But it must have been late 80s in Canada or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Like 89 or
Sick.
something.
I just remember there's this one, it was a sketch show that was really big in Canada.
And they're so good.
And they did things like, the sketch that stands out in my mind was These Are the Gregs I Know.
These are the Gregs I know. Dude. That's such a fun sketch, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, you unlocked a memory.
I know. Dude, what do you think? I felt
good.
just seeing that guy on the
That
stairs.
must have been
Pull up a
magical.
clip.
Can we?
Yeah, right there.
Are we allowed?
Fuck it.
Dude, I'm going to sue you for everything you've got.
Dude, let's just watch Kids in the Hall sketches for the rest of the show.
Dude, that's actually a pretty good impression.
Wait, do it again.
I'm gonna sue you for everything you've got. I'm gonna sue the pants off your show.
Dude, there's a sketch where the guy's selling a house. Mm-hmm. And one of the rooms is like a sex room. And the wife is like, what? And they open the door and there's just like coming out, and then they close it and it's like a red light shining out of it.
Uh-huh.
And then there's also the what was it called? Something pennies. It was like ass pennies.
Ass pennies?
Yeah. Wait, is it Greg's? These are the Greg's I know.
It might as well be something else.
Maybe
This
it was another
ago.
name. These are the Daves I know.
Daves.
Dude, this is great.
Keep it over there.
Just look in the corner of it.
Hi, I'm Bruce McCullough. I'd like to tell you about the Daves I know.
A boot.
These are the Daves I know. 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 David Hoffner, he works in my dad's store. He's worked here for 12 years. He'll probably work here for more. These are the Daves I know. 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 Dave Gord, I've known since I was 6. In grade 8 he broke his leg, so we got drunk and sick. These are the Daves I know.
Hell yeah, dude.
These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Some of them are Davids,
but most of us are Daves.
they all have their own hands, but they come from different moms. These are the Daves I know.
Real good.
These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Dave Jadisky, man, this cat can swing. He weighs almost 50 pounds and he delivers my paper on time. These are the Daves I know.
He knows a lot of Daves.
These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Dave Capisano, I hardly know him. These are the Daves I know. Daves I know.
Just good, wholesome.
I know, I know.
Truly.
These are the Daves I know.
Good. Classic keychain.
Yeah.
Some of us are Daves, but most of us are Daves. We all have our own hands, but we come from different homes.
These are the Daves I know, I know.
We are the Daves you know.
These are the Daves.
Really good.
Incredible.
Really good stuff.
It is so wholesome, man. I miss that. Where it's literally like, hey, we're just being goofy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So is that main guy Scott Thompson?
No, that was Bruce McCullough or whatever.
And those everybody else in the video were Dave's he knows.
Oh, no, I got that part. I didn't know what the main guy's name was.
Well, Dave Foley, you may know.
Dave Foley.
He's the voice of Flick from A Bug's Life.
Incredible.
The main guy in Bug's Life. And he's also the voice of something in Lilo and Stitch, and he was in like a bunch of movies. His voice is probably pretty recognizable. But
He was Cortana in Halo.
He's also Siri
that's incredible.
on iPhone.
That's great. He's Alexa also. I
Have you heard of iPhone?
I watch that every day. To fading out.
Wow, I was right on the key there. So anyway, the guy that helped me up was like, "Are you okay, man?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Whoa, you're bleeding." And I saw blood on the ground dripping.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh no, this is bad. This is bad." And I was scared for a second. And he gave me water in my hands to like clean up the cut. And he's like, "Dude, you're cut on a few places." He's like, "You're okay though?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just live down the street pretty much." And he was like, "That's gonna suck for a couple days, my friend." And I was like, I shook
Was he
his
like, I
hand.
need that red for the sky.
Well, he was like, "Do you have a towel or a paper towel or something?" Because I had my backpack on me. And I was like, "No, I don't." And all he had as a painter artist were these dirty paint rags. And he like still gave it to me. He was like, "Here, just like pat it a little bit." And I'm like, "I don't know if I want all your dirty paint on my
This is
head."
acrylic.
Yeah, is this non-toxic?
Is this oil based?
Is this water soluble? And so I shook his hand and thanked him, and then I went home and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like feeling my head around here and could feel like pain and a bump. And I'm like, maybe I should get in the shower and just clean off all my wounds.
Yeah, good.
And but I was like, what if I'm concussed? And so I called Haley.
I should take a nap and then call
Let
the
me
doctor.
take a nap, and then we'll find out when I wake up.
We'll find out right after this.
I take a picture of my head, which I showed you guys. That's the picture I showed you guys.
Yeah, pretty cool picture.
It's crazy.
You should
And
put one of those like parental advisory stickers in the corner.
it should be blurred first, and then you have to click on it, and it unblurs.
Sensitive material.
Sensitive materials. But I called Haley, and I was like, "Hey, I just sent you a picture. I got in a little wreck.
I stubbed my toe.
I stubbed my toe, and
I hit my knee on the coffee table.
and yeah, I hit my knee real hard, and it's my forehead bleeding. And I slammed my finger in the door. Can you see it? She would be like, "Go to the hospital now," because it sounds like you don't know what you're seeing or what happened.
Yeah, I hit my knee and I forgot my address, and my head looks like this.
Yeah, I forgot. Which one are you? You're Haley, right?
The comet?
So I was like, "Look at that picture. I got in a little crash." And she's like, "Are you okay? What the fuck?" And she looked at the picture. She's like, "Okay, I'm coming home." And I'm like, "You should come home because maybe I need to be looked after right now." And I'm like in a lot of pain, and I'm kind of worried that maybe I'm concussed.
Why didn't you go to like
Because
walk-in?
you know how much that fucking shit costs, Mike? What do you think, I have money?
So what's the
What do you think, I have
alternative?
$10 to see? Well, how much does it cost to get an x-ray? $10? I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to get x-rayed to know if you have a concussion.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was actually looking at all of before
Did you Google whether or not you had a concussion?
I said, "Siri, does I have a concussion?
ChatGPT, ask me 10 questions to figure out whether or not I have a concussion.
Siri,
Okay.
Can I have a confession?
If you'd like, I can also do this. I didn't ask.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't have any of the symptoms of a concussion, but I've heard that the symptoms of a concussion
Is not
can
thinking you have
come
one.
on after like 24 hours. They can like happen 24 hours after.
Sure.
Even. So, I was like, I need my girlfriend home to like take a look at me and assess if we need to go to the
That's why you don't
hospital.
have money to go to the doctor, because you're pulling your girlfriend away from work.
Exactly. But I was like, maybe I need to go to the hospital, but like, can you take a look at what's going on here? Because I'm like, I'm in pain. And so, but yeah, no symptoms of a concussion. There was no brain fog. I remembered what happened.
Oh, it's happening. The symptoms are onsetting.
Oh no! I have a concussion to make. But I didn't have any brain fog. I remembered everything that happened, and I got home fine. And but yeah, it was fucking wild, dude. It looked like
I showed up to my neighbor's house. I slept on their floor for a little while.
I was like, can I
they
just
came
have
home.
There was a whole dispute. We're going to be on season 2 of Neighbors.
I'm gonna sleep. Can I sleep in your tub for like 4 hours?
Just shut up, too. Just shut up.
Can I keep sleeping in your tub?
Can you shut up and let me sleep in your tub?
Squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights. So I think when I compacted into a roly poly,
Like the kid in Hook.
like the kid in Hook.
I just watched Hook like last Friday. First of all,
Wait, for the first time?
no, but since being a kid.
Oh, okay.
And holy fuck, that movie is special.
It's the best.
It's
That
pretty
movie
good.
is special, dude.
Hook's
pretty
my
good.
favorite Christmas movie.
Unbelievable.
It's pretty good, but did you know it was going to be a full-on musical? And there are deleted songs
That'd
that you
been cool.
can hear and
That'd been
everything.
cool.
Yeah, it's really wild.
I
Dude, the
played Hook in
scene-
6th grade.
Really?
And I had to sing all the songs.
You were
man.
Captain Hook?
I was
Because you had the beard you have now?
Crook,
I had full
Captain
beard.
Hook. Throw the book, Captain. Did you ever watch Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Where's your, where your cell phone is? It's Metro PCS.
Very good.
Where you know where your cell phone is.
So anyway, but the initial like wound looked like the fucking Nike swoosh, which is crazy.
Let's throw up a picture.
And the comment, I posted a thing on the internet, and the comments were great.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, just do it. And sponsor Nike sponsored this man. And what some
And
of
they
my
did.
favorites were that it looked like Saddam's hiding spot, which
Dude.
is the diagram of Saddam's hiding
Yes,
spot.
that's very funny.
The little spider hole. Yeah.
It would have been so funny if you showed up on this show in like brand new Nike track outfit.
Dude.
Like they gave you all that stuff.
Our brains don't go there fast anymore.
Can we AI
me
you
in
some
in
different
a
clothes?
Nike jumpsuit?
Dude, they did that because they just didn't know what else to do, and they were getting a lot of pressure
Right.
on social
We
media.
gotta do this.
They're like, send him a tracksuit.
Send him a
I don't know.
They're like, what color
Some
is
little
he?
kid made it. So we know what size
We gotta
to do.
make sure that we're doing the right thing.
So we know which flag to put on the back of the
Right,
tracksuit.
right. But yeah, like some really funny comments, and yeah. But I'm healing up really good. I got these disgusting looking things.
Those make you
And
look cool though.
this-
Yeah, dude,
I
that's
know,
what you
right?
wanna
Looks like
fight.
I know
I
what
will say,
fucking
bro, your
fight.
head, it's healing really nice.
Yeah,
are
I
you
think so,
putting
too.
Are you putting lotion on it?
I'm putting
It
endless
puts lotion on the swoosh.
I'm putting sour cream on it
Good.
every day.
And
It must be
sauerkraut.
delicious.
Sauerkraut.
That would hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it would. No, I mean I've just been keeping putting Neosporin on it.
Keep it moist so that
and
it'll
keeping
help
it
it not
moist.
scar up.
Yeah. I was reading that is that if it becomes a scab, it has more likelihood of becoming a scar. And I didn't really want this to be a scar, you know?
You don't really want that.
I don't really want this one. This one's kind of cool. This looked really cool while it was healing. I was like, that one's cool. This one's not so cool.
You were
This
picking and
one's
choosing
cool.
which scars.
Which ones were cool? Which ones were my favorites?
Yeah.
I
That came
think
pretty
these are
close
my
to fucking your
favorites.
tattoo up.
Dude,
over there.
I know. Even Shannon, who did this one, was like, Johnny Five, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one still fucking hurts like a motherfucker.
It looks like it hurts.
It still fucking hurts. So
Road rash, dude. You got road rash like
Yep.
a motorcycle guy.
I totally did. And But the good news is that I have a helmet now and I wear it every time. I went riding this weekend and I was certainly feeling trauma from the ride.
I'm picturing you in full motorcycle helmet, visor
Like
down.
the big, like, yeah, the one where it can
He's
like
got
lift up
comms
the...
on the
Yeah.
inside.
But the rest of you is just like regular
Just a
shorts and a
t-shirt
button
and
down
shit,
shirt.
yeah.
No guard whatsoever on
Yeah.
your body.
No, but I have, it's just a bike helmet, you know? I mean, I'm not... I am never exceeding the speed of 18 miles per hour.
18's a lot.
And that's
pretty quick.
But that's only when I'm on the beach path, the bike beach path, and it's like clear as day. Like there's nobody on the road, and it's just like big open. Like I'll hit 18, but for the most part, I'm in like 9 to 12 miles per hour.
Dude, I used to wake up and go longboarding in Venice like super, super early, and they have a path, like a bike path that's on the beach.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very similar,
Yeah.
but it always had like some sand on
Yeah,
it.
bro, 'cause
And
of the
I
breeze, it
wiped
blows
out
the
Oh
sand
yeah,
there.
so many times
I'd be
in
running
front
there,
of so
bro.
many rollerbladers. Yeah.
It's fucked.
hot rollerbladers,
Hot rollerbladers,
That are
mustache, tall,
Yeah,
short shorts, looking at me like
this guy
Spitting on me as I walk by, and I'm like, do it again.
spitting on me, calling
Yeah,
you daddy,
I
father.
I actually didn't realize how dangerous sand on a bike path for like skateboarders and roller skaters is.
That's what that song from The Doors is about. Riders on the storm.
Riders on the sand
Sliding
lose
round
their-
and round.
lose their
Ending up
balance.
on the ground.
Gotta love your man.
Spitting on my hand. Riders on the sand.
Splitting up my hand, scratching up my hand.
The whole song's about his hand.
That really hurt my hand.
Falling on my hand.
But yeah, like the scooters have bike tires, so they're a little bit better on with the sand.
20 inches.
Yeah, they're like
Your way penny farthing ass.
yeah, exactly. I'm way up in the air when I'm on my scooter. I gotta get up on a stool. But yeah, no,
Dude, if I ever saw somebody in Venice riding a penny farthing, I would lose my fucking
oh yeah,
shit.
dude. I'm sure it's happened.
Somebody who needs a horse to get on the bike.
Is that the one with the big front wheel?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's impressive, man. If you can make that shit work.
It's insane. It's an insane looking contraption.
It is an insane looking contraption. But yeah, so I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm on the mend. I'm healed up pretty good.
I am on the mend.
I am on the mend. It was a different time. But yeah, and I'm good. And I have a helmet now, and so I'm all geared up. I wouldn't have had this or this, but I still would have had this
For sure.
and this. And I have like a big scratch on my shoulder too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you could see, but my leg got all scraped up too.
I can't see it.
Take a look.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. But yeah, I'm good.
Good. I'm glad.
That's the
you're
story.
Good.
All right, moving on.
Dude, I had a be nice or not be nice happen this morning when I was on my way to go get coffee.
Well, I'd love to hear it.
Hello, friends. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, and grow your brand and get paid all in one place. And of course, MikeFalzone.com is a Squarespace website if you want to check out what that looks like. And Mike only ever talks about how easy and good and awesome Squarespace is, and really just about how incredibly easy it is to build a website, even if you know nothing about website building. From consultations to events and experiences, showcase your offerings with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business, and get paid on time with professional on-brand invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools. But I highly recommend that you check it out yourself by going to squarespace.com/banter to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using that code BANTER. That's squarespace.com/banter to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using that offer code BANTER. Thank you, Squarespace.
And I just hated it. And I've been traveling a lot. I traveled all this month. This month? What month is it? right? March. I've been traveling all of March, and I've seen a bunch of different parts of the country. And I don't know if it's just because I've been a visitor and everyone seems so distant. Everyone seems like they're in a distant land, but I feel like people have been warmer and more cordial and more self-aware in many other places that I've been. And this morning, I'm walking back from getting coffee, and there's a car with an elderly person in it, and they're trying to make a right onto Ventura, which is a very busy street. It's where all the shops are. And so to their immediate left, there's like construction. There's people working on the telephone line. So there's big truck and cones. So it's very tough to see around the construction trucks, right? And then he was waiting to take a right at the red light, but he's trying to be safe about it. And he's old as fuck, so I'm sure his sight isn't very good. And then there was like a woman in like blacked out BMW, not to mention the color of the car, but it was a blacked out BMW, like glasses on her phone, beeping at this guy. And I was like, what the, first you're walking and you hear a beep, and it's like, that's an abrasive noise.
Yeah, it's like, look at me, attention time.
Right. And then she kept beeping, and I look over, and this bitch is like on her phone, beeping with one hand for this guy to go. And there's cars, like, it's not safe for the guy to go. And so I was like, hey, I like yelled in her window.
Good.
I was like, shut the fuck up. He can't go.
Yeah.
And she was like looking around like, what?
Who the fuck are you?
And I was like, look around. There's the trucks right there. That person's old as shit. It's not safe for him to go. One of the lanes is cut off. And you're like beeping at this guy, giving him pressure to go. Like, just shut the fuck up and get off your phone. And
Thank you guys.
They call that main character energy.
I guess. And like,
She was like, what? You're being weird.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, kind of. But also, I'm like, as a general whatever to everyone, including myself, because I've beeped at so many people. Obviously, I have the temperament that I do. I beep. My resting sound in the car is beep.
You're allowed to beep.
You're allowed to beep, but my thing is like, before you yell at someone, or before you beep, which is yelling with your car, make sure you make sure you fully understand the situation.
Totally.
Like, know for a fact that you're well within your right to beep before you beep.
Yep.
For sure.
Don't beep on the off chance you might be right.
Yeah.
That's not when you're supposed to beep.
That's just a selfish person that's like, I need to get to where I'm going. I don't care what you're doing.
I also wouldn't have said jack shit if she wasn't on her phone, like holding her phone
sure.
with her hand.
Although,
No.
if they didn't have their phone, you
Be
wouldn't,
calling
you
the
wouldn't have been-
police. Be calling
This
the
guy won't
ambulance.
turn.
Be calling the ambulance because you're pregnant and there's a baby coming out. That's why you're on your phone.
But you're saying you wouldn't have been upset with that person had they not been on their phone.
I would have been upset. I
you
probably
wouldn't have
wouldn't
yelled
have
at them.
said anything.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But because I was in a place where I was aware of the entire situation,
It's
and
like you're the
everyone's
worst
viewpoint,
kind of person.
Yeah, I was like, dude, as someone who's seeing this with like bird's eye perspective, just know that you're a huge fucking piece of shit.
Well, let's play Be Nice or Not Be Nice.
For be nice or not be nice. Well, we already gave away the answer.
Well, I didn't tell you what I think. Okay, good job. That's crazy. I hate that. But it's also like, this is just humans, man. Some humans are selfish. Some of them understand what's going on. It's just, I wish there was a way to force people to have more empathy. Because at this point, you can't be
You know
taught.
what we need? We need a version of ICE that is not about deporting people, but it's about telling people
to stop
what's
being
up.
a shithead.
It's just people who walk around, they patrol and they don't bother anyone. They just see what's happening. And then if there's a dispute, an agent would have seen everything and be like, you're in the wrong, you're in the right. Have a good day.
So it's like you could call them like the mediators or something, or like
Yeah,
it's
we got
kind
to think
like
of a good
medi-
name. James,
Yeah.
think of a good name for new ICE.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
They're called nice.
Nice.
Or not be nice.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
The nice or not be nice.
Ice or not be ice.
Not be ice.
That's so
Not be
funny.
ice in the airport, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, the older you get, the older I got, the bigger the world became. Especially with travel and shit. and you realize that these like ideas that you think would really solve a lot of issues would just like create new ones with people who aren't willing to accept those types of changes.
What are you talking about?
Like, it's just, it would be really cool to have like a team of people, even in a jokey way, that would observe altercations and just be like, you're wrong and you're right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But those people will also be hassled by worse people, and it'll create those problems. Like, it doesn't solve like all of the problems. It just, it's a really nice idea, but there's too many variables of people that won't accept that, or it won't work on them, or it's just, you know what it is? It's just that cynical feeling of we can't have nice things. Someone will ruin it in some way or monetize it in some way. And also, like, how do we choose these people that are like making these decisions? Are they like impartial? Like, do they take tests where they learn to be impartial and like to really see the situation?
Yeah, they have training.
There's a type of training they have to go through.
Yeah. Common sense training. Common sense. You have to be 90 plus on common sense.
Yeah.
And 90 plus on self-awareness.
I got 98 on. I got 98 on self-awareness.
But a bitch ain't one.
Yeah. I just
everyone should take a yearly self-awareness test.
Okay, and this is one of those things where it's like, I'm sure you've heard this one too, but why doesn't the president need to take a test?
Because he got rid of all the checks and balances.
Because he got rid of the test.
He got rid of everything that stood in his way of getting checked.
I just feel like, regardless...
And I love I was at the inauguration, let the record show.
And I have been meaning to talk to you about that.
And if you fuck with Kid Rock, you fuck with me.
That's right.
Did you see that video of Kid Rock?
I finally watched... have you seen
Pull that shit up.
Wait, no, have you seen the... I'm sure that one's crazy too. But have you seen the not Miley Cyrus, Billy Ray Cyrus one from like way back, or like it was like the inauguration or something? It's the most insane.
Oh, he's fucked,
dude.
But it's like, who gives half a fuck about what Billy Ray Cyrus has to say?
Yeah,
I did. And now I'm heartbroken.
Do you know why Billy Ray Cyrus is famous?
Because he makes music.
Yeah, but do you know what music he made?
Country music.
Yeah, but do you remember? Do you know what his hit is?
Run through the jungle.
The country song about the jungle.
He basically wrote the most annoying country song.
Fucking shart about.
Yeah.
He wrote
Billy.
But that's kind of what I'm saying is, and this is something that Nice Ice could maybe help me enforce. But it's like, if you don't even like know who the fuck this guy is, it's like, why would anyone give a shit about what they have to say?
Dead ass, bro.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I'm screaming at.
I just like, regardless of like what you
don't play a song. Are you teeing up a song?
I was gonna just show you a little bit.
Imagine getting a strike from Billy Ray Cyrus. I'll kill myself.
And honestly, of all people, he would really press that.
Of course,
probably.
especially after this conversation, the Jose Canseco thing all over again.
Dude, that one still hurts. That one still hurts because
we were on the right track with Jose Canseco.
I didn't really even have I just had respect for Jose Canseco because of his track record, and you have to be an exceptional type of physically peaked human to be a professional major league baseball player.
That's right, you have to be a professional.
You have to be a professional, and I had so much respect for that. But that was it. Like, I didn't really know anything about him. But I thought it was really fun when we had his ear for a second.
Yeah.
Because he thought we were like the new Bill and Ted or he thought we were the new Cheech and Chong.
And then we ruined it.
And then we ruined it. I can't remember what we did.
List.
What did we do?
Put him on the guest list. I
can't remember.
He just said we were too high.
But there was something where we mentioned him specifically feedback. And he got mad at us about it.
We were talking about aliens.
The time travel thing, maybe? There was something about where he figured out time travel. And he was like...
Who could remember all these things?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not like they're recorded.
Good times. But I was just going to say about qualifications, being qualified to be one of these nice agents. And I was like, man, wouldn't it be nice to just meet certain criteria to be the president, no matter what type of person you are. Because, like, you know, I don't care if you only voted for Trump because you were like, finally somebody talks the way I do or feels the way I do.
They give them some type of, like they say you can't be under a certain age. So why can't it be like you also like can't be a billionaire or you can't have like invested interests
or a single even accusation against you.
Well, just
you have to. I know this is asking a lot, but you can't have any rape accusations against you if you want to be president.
Mike, well, that fucking nullifies 3 billion people.
Nullifies all men.
What color were they? But yeah, I mean, I just want someone to be smart.
Yeah.
Like, I just want them to take a test and prove they're smart,
Dude,
and then I'll vote for them.
Him coming out against Gavin Newsom and saying that he can't be president because he has a learning disability, and then doing this big Truth Social post where like he spelled witch like Halloween witch instead of witch, like
instead of sandwich,
instead of witch,
instead of like which is.
Yes,
That's
he made
so
like so
funny.
many spelling mistakes in the comment after the "you can't be president if you have dyslexia."
You can't write that shit.
It's
man.
like that's wild. That doesn't.
It's like scary for us.
We had to
I think
take.
that shit's all intentional to make us go crazy.
He's
I don't
not
know,
that
man.
smart.
I think these are
He's shaped like if you took a bath bomb out before it was
before
done.
it was fully dissolved
And it's still kind of crumbling.
and melting. Dude, that's so funny.
Like one of those artisan pear-shaped ice creams
That just melted.
with like the chocolate outside shell,
Yeah.
but it's ice cream inside. But it's in a car.
The fucking Sleepy Joe shit, and now he's
obsessed,
asleep in
brother.
he's
But
asleep
that
in
is-
everything I've
Steve,
seen of him.
That's what people like that do. They always
project their
have some
shit.
kind of scapegoat. It's this person's fault. It'll
Right.
never be my fault. That's how scummy people get away with shit. It's like deny absolutely everything. Never take any accountability for anything.
Never
you've done wrong.
apologize.
Never apologize. Never surrender.
Like, has Trump ever apologized for anything?
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude.
He stepped on Will Haynes' foot once.
And he said, "I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But you're in the way.
It's a lovely foot.
I'm sorry you got stepped on the best foot, the biggest foot,
The best foot. the biggest foot.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I is it too much to ask? Because I'm terrified at like how fucked everything seems right now. Like with all this war stuff too.
What do you mean?
It's terrifying. And
No, Mike just doesn't know what you're talking
just
about.
I don't know what you mean.
It keeps feeling like there's no way to fix it. The more it keeps getting worse.
I think that our generation, and I think this started with our generation, millennials. I think we have a thing where we're like, someone's gonna fix it.
we do.
And I think getting into our like 40s and 50s, I think our whole generation is gonna be like, fuck, we have to fix it.
Now we have to fix it.
Because I think we grew up in a time where it was really, we grew up in a really fortunate time. We grew up in like economic boom, like when we were in grade school and middle school.
The economy
and
was
things
pretty
were
good,
really
yeah.
good. And the biggest problem our country had was that Bill Clinton got topped off in the White House. And that was the biggest problem because he lied to the country about
At
it.
least in the U.S.
And
yeah.
now there's no truth
Right.
at all.
It's
so
hard
we
to
really
know.
have fallen far. And we had the internet and we had the ability to buy stuff without leaving our house. And then we had Grubhub and we could do whatever we want
DoorDash.
and get whatever we want without
And
leaving our
AI.
house.
And now
AI.
we're all fucking
So I
AI
think
slop.
I'll put it on millennials that we grew up in a time where we're like, somebody will fix it. And then we pass that down to Gen Z. And then Gen Z is like weird dystopian, someone will fix it and nothing matters and nothing's real, which isn't going to help. So don't get drafted, whatever you do. I could see Gen Z going to another country and fighting against us before I
No
can see
doubt.
them getting
Like
drafted
Civil
and doing
War
a good
shit,
job.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, good luck. Smoke them if you got.
Hey man, I will say that there's a really cool thing happening where
James fell off a cliff. We gotta go get him real fast. This would be such a funny thing to get a copyright ding. The country sues us.
The United States versus Dynamic Banter.
Yeah. The face.
Okay, so I got this shit toy I wanted to play with.
Finally, bro. I've been waiting.
Is this the one where you pick the corn out of the shit?
Yeah. So I want you to know that my nephews picked this for me
Okay.
for Christmas.
Your nephews shit that for you?
My nephews shit this for me.
That's wonderful.
They saw it in the store and said, "This is for Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
Uncle Steve will probably enjoy this."
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, they fucking nailed it.
They nailed it.
And it says it's a giant fake poo. And it says it's for ages 3+.
So that you fall into that.
So
window.
I'm covered.
That's crazy. Imagine giving it to a 3-year-old and being, "Hey, you got happy birthday."
It would be half eaten by the time you came back. But it says gross out your friends. And it says pick out all the corn.
What else does it say?
What is it teaching us?
It teaches us that corn ends up in our poop, I guess.
And then it's your duty to pluck it out of the toilet and pick out the corn.
I mean, there is this like...
I'll say right now, if any of this is in my house when you leave, I'm gone.
There is this whole movement of people that like love picking videos and like... This is
Dr. Poop Picker.
Dr. Poop Picker. This is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah?
Goodness.
This is disgusting in the best way.
Okay.
Anybody want to poop?
That's very polite to ask.
I'm just asking. And it came with these little tweezers.
Yeah. How robust are the tweezers?
Not very.
Are they metal?
They're not metal.
All right.
And it says that...
Like kind of bummed out.
I lost
It
interest.
says they were made in Saigon.
Because I was like, at the very least, you got a new pair of metal tweezers.
Dude, there's some kid making this.
Oh my God.
This
dude.
is terrible.
Like, when you see like the inside of the factories where they make all the vapes?
Yeah.
And they're like trying them and blowing the air and making sure they work and shit. Imagine that, but all these conveyor belt of shits and they're fucking putting in the pieces of corn.
Yeah.
Oh, this
and
doesn't...
getting yelled at because there's not that much corn in some.
This doesn't really work.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I got one.
Okay, good.
Dude, imagine if it was little pieces of gold.
Imagine that. And
There's
this was
the thumbnail.
a $30,000 piece of shit.
Did we finish the lottery ticket?
I don't know.
Is that how much interest we have in what's happening?
Ooh, I want to watch a movie.
I don't know where the lottery ticket
Let's
is.
put on Bug's Life for James.
Can we watch a movie?
Dude, I'm over here with the iPad.
Like with like snacks, like Oreo, like little Oreos.
That's kind of what the show has become. We're all kind of doing our own thing. No. Pass. Hard pass.
Well, I think the most fun thing about this was the packaging.
Yeah. And we have
And
discarded
I think we
that.
got everything out of that we were going to get out of it. And honestly, these little corns are like pretty...
Yeah.
I feel like this looks like kidney stones.
That looks like, dude, that would
Right?
not be fun.
That would be like just kill me shit.
They look like baby teeth.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you got to do your poop toy.
We finally... I'm loving that. The build-up was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
But you didn't even finish, man.
You should finish.
Why don't you help me?
No, you've been wanting to do that. I'm not going to take that away from you.
Well, I did it twice, and
That's
I think
the
that's
clip.
that.
Clip it.
And leave in this dead
Don't
air.
cut it. Clip it.
It's just like impossible to get the little corns out.
Yeah, it's not a great toy.
I don't want to touch it. I bet your hands smell all like chemically and plastic now, huh?
Do they? Is that a carcinogen? What you just held?
Not really, but I understand why you would think that.
Does it kind of smell like poop at all?
It's
Not
kind of
even a
shaped
little
like
bit.
the
That's
thing on your
disappointing.
head.
It is. You're right. Someone also said that this kind of looked like a dick and balls upside down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I think is like it's not.
People who
you're not
want to see
wrong.
dicks are going to see it wherever they want to see it.
I agree. I think you're right. All right, well then, do you want to do like a history road?
Sure.
All right, let's fucking do that.
When are we ever going to watch these literally thousands of videos?
We'll
I
suggest it.
tried
You wanna
to
do
tee
that?
it up.
Yeah,
I tried
let's do
to
that.
tee it up. I said, let's watch it. When you said about the Kid Rock video.
Oh, yeah.
I know, and then I was
I haven't
told
sent
that we
that,
would get a
though.
copyright strike about it. So
No,
we
that's not it. I
Well-
said if you played Billy Ray Cyrus, you'd get a copyright strike.
And I am
I didn't
Steve.
say Jack
Steve,
Astor.
unfortunately, I am going to have to side with Mike on this one.
And he never does that.
but doesn't that mean we shouldn't?
Shouldn't what? Watch the
Do
video we're talking
anything.
about? We shouldn't do anything. This
No,
is
but
the last show.
Does it? But in saying that we might get a strike means we shouldn't do it.
Playing Billy Ray Cyrus's song
Yeah.
on this show is something we should not do.
Right. That's why we didn't do it.
Right.
We were talking about
We were
something
talking
else.
about a completely different thing just now.
Well, you were saying, weren't we supposed to watch the Billy Ray?
This
song?
conversation's gonna
Or
suck.
who said that?
No one said that. I think you just misunderstood.
What did you say then about
The Kid
Billy-
Rock video.
The Kid Rock video, which is similar
No.
because it's also a Kid Rock song, isn't it?
Not copy when you.
You're doing
it's-
this on purpose.
You
I
are
don't
doing
know.
this.
I don't
This
have
is called a
enough-
straw man
I don't have
argument.
enough info about
You're
the Kid Rock.
gaslighting the fuck out of
I
us
don't
right
have
now.
enough info about the Kid Rock thing. Is
Well,
it a song?
There's
here's
a kid-
enough
no, there's a
information. It's
video.
not the Billy Ray Cyrus song.
Well, no, but is it a song? Is the Kid Rock?
Hold on. That gets one of these.
Thank you.
Is the Kid Rock thing a song?
No, the Kid Rock thing is
Let's
a video.
watch the video and see what it is.
where he looks right, describing the
Okay,
video. is important.
I just asked a simple question. How do I find it?
You type in Kid Rock, mess with Kid Rock. Type that in.
Mess with Kid Rock.
This is also to kind of start a segment where we have this thread where the three of us dump videos that would be funny to watch on the show
Yes.
into this thread. We do it on a constant basis. There is no less than 2,000 videos in this thing. So now we're looking up a video that we do not have in the lineup.
No, it's not. Yeah, but James, what?
This guy's
James,
very funny, by the way. This
James,
Josh
you
Johnson.
said we should look at this, right? Where is it?
This is it's like a TikTok vertical video.
I don't know if it's worth watching. I haven't seen it.
Where Kid Rock says,
So confused.
if you mess with Trump, you mess with me. Dude, this whole episode should be called Not Worth the Payoff.
Yes, it is, dude.
If you mess with Trump, you mess with me.
Biz.
Boom.
This is it. Okay, I thought you were talking about a Kid Rock performance.
No, this isn't even like the
Rally shooting. The fundraiser supporting
No,
families
this is like
wounded
some
or killed
AI
collected more
version.
than two.
Cool. So let's go to our thread
Okay.
on Instagram.
Type this in.
You with Trump. You with me. What is he saying?
This one. Just click on this, see if that's it.
I think that's the one I was just on.
You fuck with Trump, you fuck with me. You fuck with Trump, you fuck with me.
This is
What
his
does-
message to the world.
What does it mean?
Oh man.
Someone just tell me. I need one follow-up. I'll have no questions after this. Here's my only. We're at a press conference with Kid Rock.
Right.
You be Kid Rock, and you're juiced up right now.
Aha! Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, excuse me. You're gonna have to put that cigarette out. We're in the convention hall.
Fuck yeah! You guys ever smoke one of these?
Hey, can I ask Mike Falzone from
Whoa,
Dynamic
whoa,
Banter?
whoa! Put those arms up, baby!
Okay.
Everyone's here to see me. What's up? What you got on your mind?
Okay, I'm not. Okay. What did you mean?
Yeehaw!
What did you mean when you said if you fuck with Trump, you fuck with me?
It's simple, baby. It's easy peasy. You fuck with Trump, you fuck with me.
What does that mean?
Next question.
Okay. I don't super know what it means, but there's something about when something really doesn't mean anything, but someone's so passionate about saying it.
Dude, and there were so many people that probably fucked with that video.
Yeah.
I like this comment
Like
here that just
empowered
says
by it?
okay.
Okay. Dude, the reason why I saw that is because like I saw a bunch of women stitching it and just like losing their shit,
Laughing?
like laughing, losing their
good,
shit.
good.
And they're like, okay, little guy.
I think we need more
is
more videos
very
of people
funny.
laughing at him.
Yes.
That's what people need to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring bullying back. That's why we do this thing as a country where we overcorrect.
Yes.
And when we don't when we don't let anybody bully anyone, too much shit that would be filtered out by bullying slips through the cracks.
It's a pendulum, dude. Things sway
Yes.
too far in one way, and then it's not fun.
Let me
and then
hit
it
that
comes
pendulum,
back,
bro.
and it fucking the pendulum.
The pendulum.
If we're gonna do intergenerational stuff, I think a lot.
That looks like fucking
of,
meth pipe that you said.
Give me some meth, dude.
I think a lot of millennials have cool personalities because of bullying.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of self-growth that happens when you learn to overcome bullying yourself through going through it and learning how to deal with it, rather than like everyone's cut off. No one's allowed to cause pain. So then you get into your 20s and 30s and you're like, no one's ever caused me pain, so I don't have that part of my
It's
personality.
just a slippery slope, because then there are people that will take that and run with it and go way too far with it.
Of course.
And that's fucked.
Yeah,
Of
because
course.
there's people that get bullied
The
and
real
then they
bullies.
shoot up a school.
Yes.
As an answer to that.
And that's not good. I'll come out against that
That's
and say
definitely
that's
not
not
good.
good.
Yeah, guys, and just on
yeah.
the record, Mike does not support
Mike doesn't
that.
support school shooting.
I don't support
just
that.
for the record.
And if you
So-
need that in writing, I'll let you know. Is this Frankie
is the start of
Muniz?
the new segment called There Are Threads.
Hold up, slow it down just a moment, let it sink in. Every breath that I breathe is a gift from him. I don't walk alone, never on my own. Every road I take lead me closer home. Jesus in my life, yeah, he stays on time. When I walk with him, everything aligned. I don't need the fame, I don't need the light. All I need is Christ, yeah, I changed my life. Grace on my day,
I don't need the fame. I don't need the light.
If you fuck with Jesus,
You
fuck with me.
That's in my mind. Even when it's dark, yeah, I see his light. Hands to the sky, I give him praise.
Well, at least it rhymes.
You shouldn't be allowed to have the internet if you're under 16 years old.
This guy's good. I've seen this one.
Dude, sometimes they really nail it with the title.
Oh, for sure.
The text on screen title
sure.
that says, when he said, know who you knew, I really felt that crying emoji.
You could feel that. Yeah, I could feel that. Honestly, dude, I've heard every type of singing there is. Let's have this now.
Why not, dude?
Why not?
Why not?
I'm ready.
What do you need? Another million songs about how somebody left you
With
and you're
auto-tune
heartbroken
and shit.
No, dude.
I don't need it. We do like seeing this is a very musical one because
Frankie.
I
fucking
love
guy.
seeing this guy.
I
Because
tried my hardest. I want you guys to know. I tried my hardest to get into contact with him for the 500th episode.
Yeah.
Oh wow, to get a cameo.
Very difficult.
Some people are unattainable, dude.
But here's the crazy thing. This
We'd
guy,
have better luck getting Chapel Roan on this fucking
dude.
show.
This guy has on his like website or whatever a link to his Cameo, or not even a link. Like you can order a Cameo on his website, but he doesn't have a Cameo account.
That's fucking so funny.
And I was like, how do that? I don't know what to do. Like, how the fuck do I do this? I'm not gonna just like add this to cart on his website and hope that something happens.
That's fucking funny.
I think
dude.
it's, and also what's such a bad way to be an artist, to be unreachable.
Or that's
Like,
your preference as an artist.
I guess, yeah.
Makes you way more exclusive, man. If
Dude,
people
that
are
whole
trying to
conversation
hit
that
you
we
up-
were having before this show,
Uh-huh.
that's an argument for being unreachable. Here's my art, fuck with it or not.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to talk to me.
Yeah.
Why are you, just because you grew up in an age with social media where everyone's reachable, you're allowed to talk to everyone?
We could turn off our DMs and stuff. We could do that. You could turn off comments on stuff. You could turn off comments on everything.
I want to turn my ears off.
But I mean, if we just want to make art and not stumble on the like bad dumb shit, there's ways to do that. It's just, it's nice to see the nice ones too.
What?
It's nice to see the nice comments.
Watch the video.
Dude, right away.
That's a good hook. That's a good hook for social media. Making whatever that noise is. Dude, if I was social media managing a company, I'd be like, no matter what, it's diet pills, it's soda, whatever.
Start it like that.
We start every video like that.
It's very similar to this one in a way.
Yeah, but this is too long. I would never wait 5 seconds for that noise.
Right.
I need that noise within the first.
Why is it so? What is it, Yoshi? Yoshi sounds like that.
Also, dude, that apartment is fucking beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's floor to ceiling window.
His dad's like a mob boss or something.
Yeah.
Dude,
right?
imagine seeing from outside and you just see all the lights and stuff, and then him just back to the window.
No.
I want to hear the rest of it.
It really was just the beginning of this that, like, I haven't heard the rest of it, but that beginning part really wanted me.
Touch every part of the mic. Yeah, dude, me too. Me too.
Look at these other artists.
Can I say something that I truly think a lot, but I don't know how to change? I think there's a lot of effort that I and you and we put into making stuff for the internet. And sometimes I'm like, maybe the effort we put in is holding us back. Because then I see just turn on a microphone and say stuff.
Just do whatever.
And it explodes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I thinking of jokes?
Right. Why are we trying so hard?
Why am I relating the punchline back to the premise?
Right. Why are you even following any kind of rule set at all whatsoever?
Make a noise to royalty-free music.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Do you think he's making those tracks, or
I see instruments around him?
I do see instruments around him, but I've never seen him use them.
I don't know that they've been touched.
Dude, that opening is the best thing ever.
I want to get that tattooed. How do I spell it like he says it?
Start over. First of all, can I comment on a couple of things?
I would rather you comment on a couple of things.
First of all, the Zootopia poster.
Yeah.
Tight.
Pretty tight.
You got to rep what you're into.
And we've got... What is it?
What do they call that
They're
guy?
called the Costco guy.
Yeah, but that's the Rizzler.
Big Justice
on the
or
bottom.
something? No,
that's not his son. That's the other kid.
But this is Big Justice or something. There's AJ and Big Justice.
So he's in a poster with somebody
Justice.
else's kid?
Adult Justice.
It stands for Adult
Wait,
Justice.
does AJ stand for Adult Justice?
Adult Justice Styles is my favorite
Honestly,
wrestler.
I have someone who is like the absolute authority on this.
Okay.
I'm calling him right now.
Did we think about that in the same exact second? Hey, nice,
We're not so different, me and you.
Matt Robb! Hello, Matt Robb. Welcome to Dynamic Banter.
Oh my goodness, an honor.
It's an honor to have you. And you know, I thought about you more than anything.
Thank you.
I thought about you more than anything.
Wow. Thanks, man. All right, well, this has been great.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
No, I thought about you because we're watching a video with a poster in the background of Adult Justice and the Rizzler.
Is it Adult Justice and the Rizzlers, or he doesn't even have his son there anymore?
I said that same thing, Matt Robb. What's up, Matt Robb? It's James.
It's producer James saying hi, Matt.
Hey, James. Hey, James. Hey, Mike. Hi, guys.
Hi, Matt.
Mike
Hi,
says
buddy.
hi, and we miss you and we love you. And I thought we were wondering about Adult Justice and the Rizzler. And
thank you. Okay, well,
and
thank you for calling with this.
Yeah, I was thinking of the only person I know that is the ultimate Costco guys stan.
I am. I'm the #1 president of their fan club. They have actively asked me to stop commenting on their posts, which I assume means that they love me.
But you haven't been blocked, which is great news.
I haven't been blocked. I have not been blocked. But okay, so did you explain that his real legal name is Adult Justice?
No, I've only called him that because you call him that.
Okay, well, because his name, he goes by AJ.
Right.
Here's the backstory. Here's the
I'm glad we have it.
Do you have the T?
Dog, this is crazy.
I have the T sis. Here's the T sis.
Let's hear the T sis.
So he used to AJ, short for Adult Justice, used to go by Big Justice when he was a pro wrestler, and then he retired and had a son, and it only made sense to name his son Big Justice, much like the Phantom. He had to don his father's name. So therefore,
the kid's big.
The kid is big. The kid is big.
Okay.
The kid is medically big.
Okay, good.
And so therefore, when his kid is now named Big Justice, the assumption is, and every time I see their posts online, I ask this in a comment. I said, does AJ stand for Adult Justice? And they've never said no.
Wow.
It's true. It's true.
So because they have not confirmed it, it must be true.
It must be true. It is 100% true. Yes.
And so he's is he? Have you been keeping up with these guys?
Have you been keeping up with the justices?
Have you been keeping up with the justices?
Okay.
What do you know about the current state of the justice system?
Well, there's Mama Justice, and then there's Ashley Justice. They have gone off to do their own thing. They're
She's
doing
also
more of a
AJ.
girl brand.
She's AJ also?
She's Mama Justice. No, she can't be
MJ.
MJ, yes,
MJ Watson.
for sure. MJ if you're nasty.
Okay, got it. And the Rizzler is not even part of their family.
No, the Rizzler exists in this world simply because Big Justice, the boy, one day said, Papa, I want this boy. And Papa called.
All right, son.
How many legumes was he traded
He
for?
pointed to that fat kid and said, I want that one.
Daddy, I want one.
I want that. Give me one of those.
I want a
And
party with roomfuls of justice.
They shipped this child from New Jersey down to Florida and made him shoot a bunch of videos of him touching his face. And now they're professional wrestlers.
All right.
And now they're pro wrestlers.
Well, thank you, Matt, for clearing that up. And also,
of course.
Speaking of wrestling,
Yeah, are you gonna hire these people?
Transition?
Great fucking transition, if you ask me.
Which we support.
Which we support.
So, Matt, you're
Which we
one of the
support.
boys behind the Celebrity Death Snatch show.
I am, yes.
And there's a
Which is
big
also
show.
one of you, and also you.
That's right, and also with you.
And also with you.
And tonight is the show, the big Celebrity Death Snatch summer show.
It is, yeah. Celebrity Death Snatch Spring Break Yo Neck.
That's right, Spring Break Yo Neck. And we're gonna have a lot of 90s references. Vanilla Ice will be there.
Rob Van
Vanilla Ice
Winkle?
will not be there. He is unfortunately canceled.
Oh no! Who's he
Vanilla Ice
replaced
couldn't
with?
make it. Vanilla Ice will be replaced by Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh, well,
Donnie Wahlberg will be there.
That's great, dude. How about the remaining members of Crazy Town?
Unfortunately, they also could not make it. Their rider was way too high, and Whitney said no. So
Damn.
I have to go by that.
Speaking
We've
of
got
Whitney.
we've got so Whitney Moore also involved in the show. She's our mistress of ceremonies. Steve, you and I, we run live commentary the whole night.
That's right.
It's a blast. We did one of these silly little wrestling burlesque shows back in November, and it was a massive hit. And now we're doing it again, and our show is officially sold out.
Whoa! So if they want to come, they can't.
They can't. Don't even come. Don't even show up. We don't want you there. Here's me promoting the show. Don't come.
Don't come to this show.
Don't come.
Come on.
Yeah, it's going to be wild, man. It's an incredible time. We've got Scott Stapp versus Fred Durst. We have 3 versions of Eminem fighting each other.
Nice.
We have someone's going to do a live dance with a live snake. Someone's going to do some fire stuff.
There's burlesque and wrestling. It's horny. It's sweaty.
It is, and that's just Steve.
And that's just me all the time.
The whole time.
And will there be any mom spaghetti?
Might be a little bit of Mom Spaghetti. We might see a little bit of the 90s show up in a personification of a person.
Will Lou Bega be there?
Lou Bega will be there. The Hat Man will be there.
Oh, the Hat Man!
Scatman will be there. Everyone's going to
Scatman
be
Crothers?
They're bringing
Scatman Crothers is going to be there.
Scatman's Bones are on tour right now, and they're going to show up.
Everyone's there. Everyone's there.
Well, that's
It's
awesome,
It's a
man.
blast.
I'm really
Yeah,
excited.
It's an absolute blast.
I thank you so much, Matt, for having me be a part of that show, and I'm very excited about it. And I hope people can at least look through the windows like little orphans.
Yeah, you can look
If
through
they
the
can't
windows,
get
but no touching and no looking. Don't look, don't watch. Don't even ask about this. If you ask Steve on the street, he has to tell you nothing. So don't even ask.
Is there an easy way for people to see this, like on the socials or something?
Yeah, if you go to Celeb Death Snatch on Instagram, and also I think Steve and I are probably tagging a bunch of it between now and then. Yeah, you could watch some highlights, you could watch some stuff, and we'll probably do more of these. So come to LA if you're not in LA, and we would love to see you.
That's awesome. All right, Matt. Well, thank you for dispensing the justice.
Of course. Can I get 5 big booms? Here we go.
Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Matt Robb, everybody.
I'd love to watch this video.
Bright light city, gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul on fire.
Oh, shit.
A whole lot of money that's ready to burn, so get those stakes up higher. There's 1,000 pretty women waiting up there. They're all living the devil may care. And I'm just a devil with enough to spare. So viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah, stance break.
Wow, this guy's a star.
I wish that there were more.
I like this guy.
I fuck with this guy
a lot.
100%.
I like him.
Completely
Fuck with this man
unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a star.
He's honestly like a DJ without any of the DJ equipment.
That's what girl talk looks like.
That
no
is
one's ever seen that.
That's girl talk. All right, any other in particular?
My guy.
All of them,
Should we see
dog.
our guy? Let's go to this one then. Incredible.
I hope it lands on Bankrupt.
Me too. Oh, you want to fight? You just want to dance.
He just want to do shirt off dance.
Wow. And then this guy is.
Dude,
this
what do you
guy
think
is-
of guys that take their shirts off when they fight? Like to fight.
I honestly think it's kind of smart.
Yeah, because you can't get choked out.
And you can't get your shirt all stretched and like.
You fold it before you
messed
fold
up.
it and put it away before you fight. What'd you say to my wife?
Hang on. Let me do a little. I learned this in retail.
I watched a video. I watched a Marie Callender video.
Yeah.
Deconstructed enchilada. Southern Nights. Have you
fucking
ever
love this
seen
guy,
a
dude.
Southern-
Well, the crazy thing is like I've never seen anybody do that.
Exactly.
Dude, the
Like,
top
dude, you're
comments
fucking
are
genius.
Yeah.
undefeated on this shit.
Incredible.
Dude, how do people just
I know.
instantly? Oh, we got a top comment from our boy,
Yo.
James Dinges.
What did I
This one,
say?
it says this one really hit, bro. Thank you. And it actually has some replies.
Something about mouthing the guitar part and then saying the
Yeah,
lyrics.
because he's not leaving anything. He's there for all of it.
Everything's
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
accounted for.
He's there for all of it.
That's the really exceptional.
I want to get
thing.
this kid on DB, man. I don't know how to do it.
What do you
I think.
mean?
Well, I don't know.
Deconstruct
Oh, that's the same one.
ice cream. Be free.
Dude, mouthing the guitar part.
I've never seen it.
It's genius.
Young, wild, and
Free I am.
I lost it.
Dude, I like
Well,
it
that's
a lot.
that's pretty great, man. That's a nice little taste of the scholarly things that we send each other. Man.
And
Oh,
just
yeah.
know that there's thousands of things in that folder.
Young, wild, and free.
Young, wild.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Mike, you got any stuff to promote?
The show goes up when?
The 3rd of April.
The 3rd of April. So on the 7th of April, I'm at the Brea Improv. On the 9th of April, I'm in San Diego at Abnormal Nights. On the 10th of April, I'll be at the Lyric Hyperion with Jody Sweden. On the 11th of April, I'll be in Solana Beach. From the 16th through the 18th, I'll be at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival in Austin doing Surrounded every night. I have a show in San Francisco on the 22nd. On the 24th, I'll be at the Comedy Store with my boyfriend, husband, Kevin Sullivan. On the 8th of what's after April? May 8th is Netflix Comedy Festival. I'll be doing Surrounded at the Netflix is a Joke Comedy Festival at the Hollywood Improv. Bunch of awesome people on that show. I'll be putting the flyer up soon. On the 16th, I'll be at the Siren Theater in Portland doing Surrounded with Noah Kopfer and Emily Browning, my two favorite people. And then on June 8th, I'll be in San Francisco and many, many more shows to come. I also have this photo book, which has a couple copies left, called Slow, which is a bunch of photos of my favorite place with my favorite person. There were 50 made. There's only a couple left. A bunch of you bought them and put them in your stories. Thank you so much for getting those. Thank you to the people who were fun at our show in San Diego.
That was I had a great time.
Yeah, dude.
Despite my injuries.
Yeah,
and despite all my rage.
You showed up despite all your rage at Cat and Cage.
I did.
So thank you for coming.
Yeah. And hopefully there'll be more of those in the future. And
We'll
also,
see. We'll see if they ever happen again in the future.
That's it. Last DB show ever.
You missed that. Steve had a great time.
I did have a great time. And also, please check out graybonesinagrave.com, Gray bonesinagrave.com, for all the latest Gray Bones in a Grave episodes. We just had one with Heather Zink.
Whoa, TikTok's Heather Zink?
TikTok's Heather Zink. We got Anthony Carboni in there. Ugh. And my good friend Owen. Jarrett. My good friend Jarrett.
That was a HeadGum podcast.